Hi guys, this is Jason and I'm here with the unboxing of the Xiaomi Mi Mix 3. Yes, the famous one, the sliding one, the dual front camera sliding one. So here we go. Okay, so in case you're wondering about the price tag, it gravitates around 529 bucks on gearbest.com or 594 bucks on geekbuying.com. And here we start the unboxing with a dedication from the Xiaomi official legend. On the road of exploration, we constantly invest, strive, break through, willing to devote an additional 100% even if you improve by 1%. That's cool. Okay, but the actual star of the unboxing is obviously the slider. When was the last time that we unboxed a slider? Well, never, not very sure. So it's got a ceramic back, and the key point is this one, is the fact it slides. You're actually going to have to pull from the front to reveal the back rather than pull the back. That's the motion. It involves a bunch of magnets and it reveals the camera sensors and also a special camera flash. And that's it. That's about it. First impression, very heavy phone. It actually goes past the 200 grams mark. Beautiful ceramic back, but we've seen this story before on other Xiaomi phones. And also fingerprint scanner at the back, something that we almost forgot with the new in-display fingerprint scanners. Let's put this aside and see what's inside the box. I expect good things. So big section here. You may want to forget about this. It's probably an extra from another unboxing or thing like that. Okay, we got here the USB Type-C. We got the USB Type-C to full USB cable here, so this just popped, no problem with that. And one of the nifty and cool additions is that Xiaomi throws in an extra wireless charger. So not many companies do this. Some of them charge you a few dozens of bucks for wireless chargers. Not Xiaomi. They're bundling this for free, and it looks pretty cool, like an oversized macaron cookie or biscuit. Okay, and of course we have the charger, which is small but promises fast charge, quick charge 4.0. May need an adapter in some countries, especially in Europe. But we're not done. If you remove this, I put aside the metal key for a reason. There's the actual metal key here. So here we go. You can find here the manual, the warranty and what have you. A protective case to protect the backside, which gathers a lot of fingerprints. Believe me, it actually gathers a lot of fingerprints. And there's more stuff. Here you can see the actual metal key used to access the slots and an adapter from USB Type-C to 3.5mm audio jack, which is a clear sign that we do not play with audio jacks in this part of the hood. Okay, so putting this back in has been a chore. Putting this back in also a chore, but everybody's here to see what the deal is with the slider. It's simple. They wanted to gain as much screen to body ratio as possible, as humanly possible, and they did that with the already famous slider. Okay, so I'm going to leave this alone for a bit and be back to it later on. Okie dokie, put this here and this, and now let's concentrate on the handset itself, Xiaomi Mi Mix 3. As a coincidence, we've recently unboxed and played with the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2S, and now we're playing with the Mi Mix 3. This was unveiled and launched in November 2018. It's still relatively fresh, and there aren't many sliders out there. You got this one, you got the periscope of the Vivo X, and you got the Huawei Honor Magic 2. So that's basically it. Of course, the famous Oppo Find X and it's a beautiful mechanism. I already did the setup to get rid of some of the things here. For example, it's a pure Chinese software, so it may be hard to come across the proper Google apps and install them. It's actually a whole process. Wanted to spare you of this. Now let's see what happens when we do the sliding motion. As if it were a miracle, we go to the selfie mode, and that's that. Now, if you're wondering about the specs, they're true flagship specs. By the way, pretty cool sound. We got the Snapdragon 845 CPU, 6 or 8 gigabytes of RAM, 128 or 256 gigabytes of storage. This one is a 6.39-inch screen of the Super AMOLED variety. However, the resolution is only Full HD Plus. It does HDR. We don't have a micro SD card slot in case you were wondering, but we do have wireless charging, also in case you were wondering. The phone has a pretty impressive 93.4 screen to body ratio. The slider you see here is magnetic. It uses neodymium, hope I'm saying it correctly, neodymium magnets. What else? Comes in blue, green or black. It has a 10-watt wireless charger, measures 8.46 millimeters in thickness, weighs 218 grams, and the battery, believe me, it sounds a bit underwhelming at 3200 milliamp per hour. Now, the camera situation is this: dual camera at the back, a combo of 12 megapixel sensors. People say is the same camera from the Xiaomi Mi 8. Basically, 12 megapixel and 12 megapixel made by Sony, made by Samsung. Optical image stabilization, slow-mo, 960 frames per second. And then we move on towards the front side. Here we have the dual cameras. It's a combo of 24 and 2 megapixels accompanied by an LED flash. How cool is that? You can see here there are some AI features which instantly beautify my face. A lot of stuff here. There's timer, group selfie, age and gender, and a bunch of other things. Now, it runs on Android Pie. It has MIUI 10. And I got a fingerprint scanner at the back side. We got the USB Type-C port at the bottom. It's got dual SIM, VoLTE, and this slider mechanism has been put to 300,000 tests, so people won't abuse it, and even if they abuse it, it will take it like a champ. In case you're wondering about the materials, this is aluminum series 7000, this is ceramic, and this is glass, maybe flatter than usual. Once again, impressive screen to body ratio, 93.4%. Not much to show here. It's MIUI that you know and love for a while. MIUI 10 applied on top of Android Pie, and from what I've heard, there should be an extra key, this one here on the side, an extra button, which triggers a virtual assistant which will help you, and it was pretty childish in voice earlier. So that's about it. This is my first contact with the Xiaomi Mi Mix 3. It feels heavy. It feels a bit cheap in the way you're opening it up. I would prefer an automatic mechanism, but hey, some people would do anything for that huge screen to body ratio. This is my conclusion. Pretty huge, pretty big, and the mechanism feels pretty cheap, but I'm very curious about the camera experience, and I'll let you know once the review is done in a couple of days. This is it from gsnrom.com. Bye bye.